Hey guys, it's Jose and I'm back for another BTS video. So, as we all know right now, Jin and Jungkook are overseas. A lot of things are going on right now online, specifically Twitter, and a lot of discussion happening. And I do want to make it clear. This video is not to attack a specific group of armies, in specifically two groups of armies, because I see a lot of armies from Qatar, a lot of armies in Argentina as well, thinking that this is an attack on them personally, specifically. This has nothing to do with where you are from or where you live. It's simply just a human issue. I do not care what your background is when it comes to violating somebody's privacy, personal space. Wrong is wrong. And I am also not jealous. I've seen a lot of that as well. For armies speaking about the issue, being told that we are jealous because we are not there, we are not them. We are jealous because we are not living what they are living, and that is simply not the case, because we have done this for any and every situation that has happened similar to this, regardless of country, regardless of the background, and simply hoping to spread that message of respecting the guys' space, privacy, just being respectful. I live in Texas, so if this happens in Texas, I'm going to call it out. If this happens in Mexico, where I have family, I will call it out. If this happens in El Salvador, where I have family as well, I will call it out. Wrong is wrong, regardless of where you are, where you're from. Wrong is wrong. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, there have been images, there have been videos. You can all look it up online if you wish. I will not be spreading them on here. So I'll start off with Jin. Jin right now is in Argentina to perform with Coldplay. He is going to be performing the Astronaut, his solo single, for the very first time. And a lot of ARMY were waiting in the airport. There are videos there. It was extremely dangerous. So many people were there, and a lot of people have come out saying like we're jealous, and then nobody was going to attack him and all that stuff. Nobody is saying that you were. Amount of security also was not sufficient, and as we can also see, Jin didn't have that many bodyguards as well with him, and he had to take a private exit. He posted an apology on Weavers. The translation states, "I've arrived safely and well in Argentina. I'm sorry to everyone who was at the airport. There were too many people gathered, so I was unable to exit through there in case all of you might get hurt. I wanted to make sure to see you. I'm sorry. If it's possible, it would be really nice if I can see you at the concert." I personally don't think he needed to apologize. Obviously, he's very humble. He's a very kind person, as all the other guys are as well. So he apologizes because a lot of people were there. But I don't think there was a need to do that because he doesn't owe that. He had a long flight. Regardless of the length of the flight, anyway, he's super busy. The guys are super busy. He doesn't owe anyone to say hi. He simply deserves to be a human and arrive safely and get to his destination safely, wherever that may be, whether it's the hotel, a set, or wherever. Just like you deserve that as well as being a human. Nobody is being jealous. If anybody out there is from Argentina and is watching this video, we are not jealous. We are not specifically attacking you. We are simply stating that it is not okay, especially after Big Hit and BTS have made it clear that they do not want people at the airport or public spaces or in private events that they should not be at. I will share those specific announcements in this video as well. but I want to get to Jungkook as well. Jungkook right now is in Qatar. He was working. There are photos, there is footage out there of his private schedule. And then a lot of people saying that he smiles to the armies. He smiles and waves. He seems so happy. Of course, he's happy to see armies. He loves army, just like all the other guys. They are not rude. They are not going to flip you off. They are not going to ignore you. They are going to wave and say hi. But you're also recording him. You're taking photos of him and then posting them online, spoiling whatever it is he is working on. And that goes for every member. But obviously right now I'm talking about Jungkook because this is what happened today as well. There have been plenty of instances in the past where armies were in the presence or around the area of a BTS member or BTS as 7 together. And they wait until the specific project that they were working on was announced or released to say that they were there. Or simply sharing, hey, I saw this member here, but they don't take any pictures and post it online. And I say it again, nobody is attacking Qatar Army. We are simply asking to please not do this again. If you choose to, that's unfortunate. If you don't, then thank you. Part of the fan club etiquette rules that was posted, Big Hit, BTS, is as follows. Please do not visit set or locations close to the public or private spaces. Do not visit sets, locations, or activities that are not listed as official on the Big Hit Entertainment schedule page or via Weverse announcement. Do not visit private spaces such as company offices, practice rooms, living spaces, or nearby areas, and any other locations that BTS has visited or are related to them. Do not visit airports or board the same flight as the artist during any part of their domestic or international activities, including tours and personal traveling, by using information acquired improperly. Do not send or leave gifts or letters at the artist's private locations, living space, family home, etc. This also includes public spaces, guys. So like if Jungkook was shooting in the open, then he was shooting in the open. And that's why Army saw it. That's why people saw it. That's why the public saw it. But then right away recording him, photographing him, that's separate from saying hi. People are saying you're jealous because he looks so happy. He's saying hi to Army. He's fine. Nobody is saying that by saying hi, waving at him, telling him you love him. Nobody is saying that that's the wrong part. We're talking about the photographs, the videos being posted. Two separate things. I also want to point out that the Purple Ribbon Army account, the people in charge of one of the most famous army projects, which was to protect BTS arriving at airports, have posted the following, and they worded it so well. They state, just heard that the people who went to the airport in Argentina to try to see Jin took purple ribbons. I had no idea they were doing it and never would have condoned it if I had known. The Purple Ribbon Project was discontinued years ago for many reasons. 1. Big Hit has totally forbidden armies to go to airports to see BTS. 2. The number of armies in the world has become so massive that crowd control is not only difficult, but extremely dangerous and should only be handled by professionals. By being there, you only make the danger worse. 3. We found that even though the intentions of many people are pure, stalkers will try to become part of these kinds of protection projects in order to get close to the boys. The Purple Ribbon Army organizers wanted to avoid that at all costs. 4. Even with our best efforts, there was just no way to make the situation fully safe. Even with full communication between Army and the airport security, it wasn't enough. So it was better not to do it at all. I'm so glad Jin used a private exit, and I hope armies will stop going to airports and leave protection to professionals. I realize this may seem strange coming from the person who originally came up with the idea for the Purple Ribbon Army project, but please learn from what we learned. Army and BTS will be so much safer if we actually honor their request not to go to the airports at all. I genuinely hate having to post this. I've tried to explain this many times, and it never occurred to me that someone might try to do this kind of project again. With Big Hit and the members making it so extremely clear that they don't want us at airports, I thought we were past this. I know that a lot of you might be thinking it's gonna happen again, Jose. And I know that I'm not ignorant to the fact that it's going to happen again. But I hope that with time it happens less and less. It is dangerous, guys. It is not to hate. Even though you might think otherwise, I'm sorry. If you do think that, if you think I'm hating, I can't change your mind. I can simply state that I am not hating. I'm simply stating that it is dangerous and that it is not okay as well. They are human. They deserve the respect. Simple respect. One last thing, because I do think that people might bring this up. What about the photos, that are shared at airports? Those are press, guys. Like in South Korea, when we get press photos, they are told by the agency that the guys will be flying. If it's something official, that is why they pose for the cameras. That is why it is posted, and that's why it's shared. But we're talking about fans. We're talking about regular people, stalkers, sasaengs, people that should not be there, that make it worse for them. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. It's a big thing happening right now. Hopefully a lot of you reconsider if you thought differently. If you don't reconsider, hey, I can't tell you what to do. Just hopefully, spread that message of respect for the guys. They are human. They love us. Let's love them back. Thank you guys, and until next time, adios.